This video is brought to you by my patrons on Patreon. I'd like to give a huge shout out to Anina, Rachel, Clay, Mariah, Maddie, Lilith, Allison, Idalis, Dre, Thomas, Tara, Null, Zoe, Zuzia, Ainsley, Sabine, Develina, Jimma, Bailey, Azzy, Jacqueline, Monica, Jordan, Green, Lizzie, Brenda, Willow Witch, Danny, Blessing Avery, Maddie, and Alexia. If you would like to support the channel and get access to exclusive audios and exclusive novel readings, the link is in the description.
No, I'm serious. It was the worst. She came up to us and she was so livid. Wasn't she livid? Yeah, it was insane. She was so upset. I can't believe that. I didn't know that one person had that capacity to be that upset about something so inconsequential. Oh, you're going, huh? You're going to bed at 11 p.m.? You're going to bed at 11 p.m. And everyone else just so happened to go to bed before 11 p.m. also. That's exactly how all of this played out, and there's nothing shady afoot whatsoever right now. Is that what you mean to tell me? Yeah, ooh, I am really going to give it to you tomorrow. You are so lucky that we are in public. I am going, the noogie that you're going to get, no, I'm not 10. The noogie that you're going to get tomorrow is going to be one of ultimate domination. You're not even going to be able to properly comprehend anything for the rest of the day because your brain's going to be so scrambled. Yeah, whatever. Get out of here. I don't want to hear it. Oh my god. He is really dumb. He is really, really dumb. They're all really dumb, in fact. I don't even know why I decided that integrating myself into this friend group was good in the first place. Oh, you are. If our previous encounter in the cabin taught me anything, you are not that naive. Do you think everyone's actually tired? Do you think everyone is actually that tired that they all decided to go to bed within a half an hour span of each other? And it just so happens that the last two people who are left out here to their own devices are you and me. You think that's just a coincidence? It was you? Oh my god, come on. You have got to stop setting me up like this, dude. If you just wanted to have some private time with me, you could have, just asked or whatever. No, I'm being serious. I don't know. I told you I thought you were cute, and I wouldn't mind just having some one-on-one time with you. But no, you have to go through this whole charade where everyone, quote-unquote, goes to bed at 10:30. Who is going... Regardless. No, I'm not. I'm not at all upset at the result of your tomfoolery. But I don't know. It's just... I don't know. I just wish you would have asked me. There is no... Okay, no, I'm sorry. I'll let you finish. Nervous. I make you nervous? That is a piece of information that I will be taking from this conversation and putting in my back pocket for a later date. Oh yeah, no, you just admitted it. So I'm absolutely keeping that in the back of my mind. There's no way you're getting out of it. Absolutely. 100%. So now everything has gone according to plan. We have flirted, we have kissed, we are now completely alone with aid from my traitor friend Chad, who I guess to be fair was your friend first, so if he didn't go along with your plan, he would be a traitor to you, but I still have a personal vendetta that I will be noogieing out of him tomorrow morning at breakfast, because... No, I'm on breakfast duty tomorrow. Oh, how convenient that you're also on breakfast duty tomorrow. Now, that wouldn't happen to be just another random coincidence showing up now, would it? From the tone of what you just said, I might actually believe that it is a coincidence. But there's a whole boy, you've heard the story of the boy who cried wolf. At a certain point, I'm not gonna believe that all of these things are coincidences after you tell me that they're not. Okay, I believe you, but on one condition. You have to pinky promise me. Oh, I am being so serious right now. Do you not hold the value of a pinky promise as high as me? Because if you don't, and maybe I'm sounding presumptuous right now, but that is a deal breaker. I'll just let you know that right now. Okay. Yep. There we go. It's locked in now. You can't be lying to me about this. It was just a coincidence. Okay. All right. I believe you. 100%. I believe you. Okay. So now that you have me out here all alone, what do you want to do? We can do anything we want. We can go run around the entire camp. Just go crazy. We can sit here by the fire, which I won't lie is probably my preference. But if we sit here by the fire, then, or if we go run around. First of all, do you want to go do that, or do you want to sit here? I don't know. Some people like going a little bit nuts this late at night and just, going a little bit crazy. I don't know. You've never had friends that like get super energized at night for whatever reason and just go and don't stop going? Yeah, no, those are exactly my friends. Well, the ones that I had before these guys. So yeah. But no, I'm totally down to just sit here and chill. But we have to make this interesting somehow. So what do you propose? Because you are the one who single-handedly manufactured this situation to come to fruition. So you are the person who needs to entertain me, if you will. Yeah, I said it. I must be entertained. Or I am going right back in that cabin and we are going to sleep. Because although you can control all of the other variables of the situation, I will not be controlled. And then you just look at me with your eyes, and all of a sudden, I'm willing to be controlled as much as you want to. Okay. That is an interesting idea. I have not played Truth or Dare since, God, like early college. Like I think it was like 19 at a house party. That was like terrible. But I'd be down to do it with you. Sure. Although won't it be a weird dynamic since there's only two of us? Usually, don't you need a bigger group? Are we just gonna go back and forth and trade off? Okay, no. I won't. I'm not. I will not question your authority on the situation. If you say you know exactly how this goes down or how you want it to go down, fine by me. I will follow your lead into battle any day of the week. Except for Sunday. We take that day of rest. Okay. Let's do you want to go first since this was your grand plan, or do you want me to go first because this was your grand plan? So either way you get to choose who goes first. Okay. All right. Yeah. So Truth or Dare? Interesting. Now, the thing you didn't tell me is I didn't know I would be playing with a wimp. No, yeah, a wimp, because I mean, Truth on the first thing is, kind of the, Wiener's way out. Weenie Hut General, is that the meme? Yeah? I'm fully aware that I'm bringing around the wrath, and that's fully intentional because if we're doing this, I want it to be worth my while. So I want to have a riot of a time while everyone else is asleep, missing out on what could have been the greatest game of truth or dare of all time if you didn't want me for yourself. Okay, yeah, no, you're gonna stick by truth. You're gonna take the weenie way out. That's totally fine with me. Okay. So, that means I have to ask you a question. And my question that I will ask you is, what is your favorite hobby? Yeah. You are annoying. Of course, it's very basic. If you're gonna go basic with the truth on the first question, I'm gonna give you a basic question for the first question. And also, contrary to what happened in the cabin earlier, sure, I'm a little bit crazy, but I also really maybe kind of want to get to know you. And you seem like a really sweet girl, and under all of that little bombastic exterior, I think there's a real sweet person who likes to talk about things and seems really, really intellectual. I'm not saying you don't seem, oh my god, that was terrible. Oh wow, that's not what I meant at all. But you seem to give off this kind of carefree vibe, but I think that, and am I really even entitled to talk about this considering the fact we've known? Okay, I'll stop. Am I completely turning the moment off? Is this complete? This got to be you're just coming around to the realization you made the worst decision possible. You put me in a one-on-one situation where I can completely fumble the bag over and over again. And now you want me to finish? Okay, fine. Well, let me see if I can get this done. One take, phrase it perfectly. Nothing wrong with it. You obviously have a very bombastic personality that has a lot of gravitas to it, right? And that's not a bad thing. That's what drew me to you in the first place. But from our conversation that we've had over the remainder of the day that we've spent together, which is all of it, I am starting to sense something in the way of you being more insightful and full of deep thought. And I'm not saying that that's not you on a regular basis, but it's just something that I haven't really experienced with you yet. Does that make sense? Yeah, no, I should have expected that. I should have expected that you were fucking with me. No, that makes sense. But no, seriously. So, what is your favorite hobby? See, this is exactly what I was talking about. If you had just, if I hadn't answered this, if I hadn't asked you this question, I wouldn't have known that you liked reading, and that supports the thesis that I just laid out in front of you beforehand. I don't know. That is really awesome. Do you have a favorite bookstore in town? Because I know that every book junkie that I know really, really, really likes Schuler's. And I'm kind of prone to Schuler's myself, but sometimes it can be a little too hipstery, if that makes any sort of sense. It can be a little bit too niche. And sometimes I'm more of you know that one called Terry's, that mom and pop thing on the corner of 36th? That is my favorite one because none of the hipster, the art chic people that I am definitely a part of go to, and it's owned by, so you haven't been there. It is owned by the sweetest old lady ever. She is adorable. I think she's in her 60s, and she walks around. She's kind of got a little bit of a hobble going on, but she's so knowledgeable about every single book that she has in stock. It is insane. You can literally pick out a random one on a shelf, show it to her, and be like, hey, what is a fun fact about either this book in particular or the author of the book? And she will have something off the top of her head. She doesn't even stumble or stutter. She just goes. And I think it's awesome. Well, someone is being a little bit presumptuous, aren't they? You think you're rizzing me up, huh? You think you're rizzing me up? Or what are we, 12? Or are we using riz as slang? All right, kid. All right, kiddo. I did call you kiddo because if you are in your mid-20s and using the word riz, you absolutely deserve to be called kiddo. All right. Hey, stop! No hitting me. I asked you the question, you answered the question, and now it's your turn to ask me, okay? I don't think hitting was involved in the program at all whatsoever. Well, since you said truth, I guess it's only fair that I follow up with the dare, right? You are one thirsty person, aren't you? Well, I guess to be fair, we did swim together for like an hour and a half. It was at least that because of how pruny our fingers got. And I am wearing an undershirt under here this time as opposed to last time. So, yeah, you can wear my hoodie and I will take it off. And I'm sure that is the only reason you are asking me to take my hoodie off and give it to you, right? The only reason is because you're getting a little bit chilly, as I had previously told you that you would. It's not at all to see my body underneath, right? That couldn't possibly be a part. There couldn't be an ulterior motive whatsoever. Okay, good. Now that you confirm that, I'm glad, and I will willingly give you this hoodie right here. There we go. And there you go. Wear it to your heart's content. In fact, I give you express permission to wear it throughout the rest of the trip. Oh, you're so dumb. No, you cannot ask me for different hoodies every single night. I'm expressly giving you this one so you can have this one to wear all the time, and I will not continuously get my hoodies poached from me, all right? This is what I am trying to avoid. Okay, all right. Well, it is my turn to ask you now. See, we're going back and forth. Truth or dare? You are an absolute spoiled sport. Wait, no. I know exactly what this is. You put on this really bold persona and you're like, ooh, let's have fun. Let's flirt. Let's get a little bit promiscuous, if you will. And you are using that completely as a cover and using this truth or dare game in a flirtatious manner as a cover to get to know me. That is exactly what this is. You don't actually want to put it out there that you want to get to know me, but you're using this as a little game. And I completely fell for it. But then again, that's exactly what I wanted in the first place. So who am I to be complaining? Okay. Yeah, no. All right. Let me ask you another question. Well, if you're gonna go with truth again, I am gonna give you another basic question, and that question is going to be, what is your favorite film? Oh, that's awesome. I honestly did not really take you for a horror girly, but that is sick. Of course I do. I wear glasses and turtlenecks, and you think I don't like Halloween? Oh God, that score from Carpenter is, and that's, of course, it's like a super basic answer for one of the best scores of all time because it's so iconic and it has such a gravitas to it, and it's been so impactful in the grand scheme of horror scores. But it is genuinely one of the best there is out there. And I mean, I'm not super big on Jamie Lee Curtis as an actor, but she does such a wonderful job in those original movies. Absolutely. You do not get to do that, I don't think. Hold on, let me check the rule books. Yeah, according to section 17A, paragraph 2, or B, whatever they do, I do not think you are allowed to then ask me the question that I asked you unless I say truth, and who knows, maybe I was going to say dare. So I don't know about all that. Okay, I really do not think this is fair at all, because you can give me those eyes at any moment in time and I will automatically agree to whatever you are pitching me. If you were like, hey, let's go commit arson together, and I was like, no, obviously that's a terrible idea, why would we do that? And you looked at me with those eyes, it would be Jover, completely Jover for me. So fine, I will answer your question. My favorite film of all time is Moonlight, by Barry Jenkins from 2016. Yeah, no, I think it shaped the way that I appreciate movies in general. Everything about it speaks to me completely. Like, there are some films that have certain things that speak to me. Like, I'm like, okay, the cinematography in this is exactly what I would do if I was making a movie, exactly how I would shoot a movie. Or this score is exactly how I would compose a score for a movie if I was to make one. Every single thing about Moonlight is that for me. The color palette is gorgeous. The acting is amazing. The storytelling is wonderful. And the motifs of water constantly being a symbol throughout the entire film. I could talk about it for hours, and if we're being honest with each other, I have literally talked about it for hours. When I was in film school, that was the film I made the majority of my papers and stuff about. So yeah, Moonlight, 1,000,000%. You are really pushing these date narratives, and I won't lie, I am totally and completely into it. I would love to have a movie night with you where we like trade off like we're doing here, our favorite movies. I think that would be really, really fun. Okay. Yeah, I'm going. Although technically you should be going. I should be asking you, but whatever. I will, since you are being a spoil sport and deciding not to go with dare, I will go with truth again. All right, we are finally getting somewhere. I'm so glad that you remembered me saying that in the cabin. So glad. Yeah, no, I did tell Chad that I thought you were really cute. And the reason that I said that was because you have... Okay, this is going to sound like a super basic version of I like your vibe, but I promise you there's more to it than that. I think that you have an aura about you that is just magnificent. No, I'm being so dead ass right now. You carry yourself in a way that is just magnetizing. From the moment that I saw you at that first party at Derry's house, I was just drawn to you. And I don't even know if you noticed, but whenever you were in a conversation, I involved myself in that conversation, which is such a difficult thing for me to do. I do not involve myself in conversations with other people that I haven't expressly been invited to, but you have such a charisma about you, and such your smile and your eyes, your entire face. I just wanted to be near your essence. I really, really, really liked that about you. And then I said, hey, that girl, that girl that's wearing the beanie, the only girl in here that's wearing a beanie in like 85-degree weather, she seems like just magnanimous, just amazing. And you Yeah, she's pretty great. Which, funny enough, didn't tell me that you guys dated, which was, I guess, weird, but also inconsequential. Maybe that's just the male ego getting to me or whatever. But no, and he told me about how great you were and how smart and how driven and how down to earth you are. All of these amazing things, and that drew me to you even more. And then so I started with all of those things in mind. The second time we all hung out, I took that lens and viewed you through it, and he was absolutely right about all of those things. And I don't know, you are just so awesome. Sure, I guess awesome is a juvenile word, but I couldn't think of anything else to describe you in the moment. So yeah, that is my answer to the truth. Yeah, I think you're great. I really do think you're great, and I am as much as a hard time as I'm giving you. As much of a hard time as I'm giving you, I would be lying if I said that this hasn't been the highlight of my month, and I'm very gracious that you decided that you wanted to spend your time with little old me. Okay. Truth or dare? I dare you to come sit on my lap and give me some kisses. Yeah, I do actually. Yeah, I do. Are you not up for that? Because you could always just chicken out and we could go back to the cabin and, you know, just go to sleep, wake up, make some breakfast for everyone. Yeah. God, you are so fine. It's ridiculous. I hope I don't sound shallow with what I'm saying, but that's definitely was part of it. Do you remember that like hoodie crop top thing you were wearing on the first night when we met? Yeah, that blew me away. I've seen those and they're cute, and I've I've been like, oh, that's a cute thing that like some skater chick has worn, and it's really sweet, but like you rocked it. Yeah, I guess you're here on my lap, so it's only fair since it's your dare that you initiate this whole thing, don't you? That was really fucking hot. Yeah. Okay, good. I am glad you feel the same way, because if you didn't feel the same way, I'd be like, oh, wow. Complete and utter fireworks and nothing. And that would suck. So I'm glad you felt the spark there as well. Right? I didn't want to be like corny or ruin like the tension of the moment or whatever, but you fit so well in my lap. This is perfect. Yeah. Oh my god, don't tell me you are like a early sleeper too. Wait, we are doing what tomorrow? Oh my. Holy shit, that is a lot of things. Oh yeah, we need to go to bed. Wait, no. Are we partnered? Don't tell me we're... Yeah, we are absolutely going to bed right now. And when we get out there, we are going to kick all of their fucking asses. Hell yeah. All right, let us go get some beauty sleep. We have some breakfast to make in the morning, and we also have some relay race ass to kick. So, what else are we going to be doing? Oh my god, tug of war? But have you seen Warren? That dude is like 6'6", 300 pounds. How are we going to beat him?